Every morning, a bell rings at the bottom of a great oak tree. From somewhere high up in its branches, a small green figure stirs, shuffles to his slide, and swoops down through the morning air to see what the day has brought. That is how every episode of Oakie Doke begins, gently, warmly, and with that lovely sense that something kind is about to happen. The show arrived on Children's BBC on the 11th of September 1995, and for 2 years it was one of the cosiest things on television. Oakie Doke was created by Bridget Appleby and produced by Cosgrove Hall Films, the Manchester studio that gave British children Danger Mouse and Count Duckula, among many others. The scripts were written by Jimmy Hibbert, who had also voiced Dr. Von Goosewing in Count Duckula. Brian Cosgrove and Mark Hall served as executive producers alongside the BBC's Teresa Plummer Andrews. The animation style is stop motion, tactile, handmade, and full of the warmth that comes from objects you can actually hold. Each character feels genuinely solid, which suits the world of Oki Hollows perfectly. This is a place built from wood and moss and leaf litter, and the animation makes you feel like you could reach in and pick any of it up. Oakie Doke himself is an acorn-headed, leaf-bodied, light green little figure with rosy cheeks and an unshakable willingness to help. He is the most respected resident of Oki Hollows, not because he is powerful or clever, but because he is reliably, genuinely good. When someone has a problem, Oki sorts it out. That is the whole premise, and it works beautifully at a preschool level because the resolutions are always simple, sensible, and kind. His voice was provided by David Holt, with Kate Harbour handling several of the Woodland residents. The theme song, written and composed by Ernie Wood, who also scored the whole series, has that perfectly constructed preschool catchiness that lodges permanently in the memory of anyone who heard it before the age of 5. What makes Oakie Doke feel so alive is its community. The Mole family, Mr Manny, Mrs Millie, and their children Marcia and Marcus are reliable, hard-working, and prone to the sort of small domestic dramas that toddlers find entirely relatable. The Corncrackers are a mice family, Albert, Rose, and their children Root, Snoot, and Hickory. The Frog family, Moses, Neptune, Abel, and Granny Annie, who wheels 3 tadpoles around in a pram, adds a touch of gentle eccentricity. The Squirrel family of Rufus, Rain, and baby Hazel. And, providing most of the mischief, Dave and Denzel, 2 grey squirrels who communicate with each other via a cup and string telephone and are the closest thing Oki Hollows has to troublemakers. The show ran for 2 series of 13 episodes each, airing on both BBC One and BBC Two as part of the children's BBC schedule. Each episode ran for around 10 minutes, just the right length for its audience. The first series was directed by Brian Little, the second by Ellen Meskey. The show finished its original BBC run on the 13th of September 1997, though it continued to reach children long afterwards, appearing on CBeebies at launch in February 2002 and staying on the channel until August 2005. Internationally, the show found a surprisingly wide audience, airing in Australia on ABC, in Ireland on RTE2, in New Zealand, South Africa, Singapore, Israel, Hong Kong, Poland, Finland, and even in the United States as part of a preschool block called Someday School. Not bad for a small acorn man from Manchester. BBC Video released VHS tapes during the show's original run, and the series later came out on DVD in 2 volumes, covering all 13 episodes of the first series. A range of picture books also accompanied the show, keeping the Oki Hollows characters on shelves alongside the screen. There was also a line of collectible figures, released by Born to Play in 1995, small, carded figures of Oki and his woodland friends that captured the charm of the stop-motion originals rather nicely. For a show built around handmade characters, it was a natural fit. These figures have since become sought-after pieces among collectors of 90s children's television memorabilia. Oakie Doke sits in that particular category of children's television that was never enormously loud or flashy. It was quietly confident in what it was, a gentle, beautifully made show about a kind character helping the people around him. No villain to defeat, no crisis to survive. Just a bell ringing at the bottom of a tree, and a little green figure sliding down to see who needed a hand today.